computers are blissfully ignorant of our presence at this juncture. They're not aware that we're online. Oh, I see something happening on the tube of you now, though.
Nothing here. Oh, there we go.
It's coming. It's coming. I tell you, it's coming.
There we are.
See us. Fine people that we are. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you're joining us, do say hello. Nobody's joined us as yet. Not here.
Not here.
But it's, oh, there we go. Somebody's already joined us. Ha ha. Good morning. Good morning. It's almost 11. Not quite.
Not quite.
Not quite.
Skittle's just happy that, that I'm still. She likes when I sit still.
She is anything but. You know, they say get a cat. It's good for your blood pressure and it's good for your, to be able to relax and all that sort of stuff. No, she is not. Good morning, Nessa.
To see her now, you would think that she's the sweetest little poof.
Oh, my God, no.
She's hell on wheels, really.
Worse than that. Good morning, Wendy. I see people
Laurie.
are obviously arming themselves with a suitable beverage of choice, which is, could be coffee. Probably likely be coffee here.
Coffee.
If you're watching us the other side of the pond, and in my old stamping ground, then probably a cup of tea with some ginger biscuits might be nice. Jolly nice, aren't they?
I like those. It's chocolate orange biscuits.
Oh, God, they're good.
Pretty awesome. With an Earl,
Danger!
With an Earl Grey. That was pretty awesome.
They're as dangerous as Jaffa cakes, I tell you. You could sit down and eat the whole damn lot of them. And
It's gone 11.
It's gone 11, so we should say good morning all and welcome to the late morning show, Elevensies, with Lisa and Anton. I'm Anton.
And I'm Lisa.
And this is Skittle. Who's hiding. She's hiding behind the computer. She's decided
sleeping
to be
today.
Sleeping. It's only because she's been up for the last 24 hours raising hell everywhere. I'll destroy this. I'll chase this.
Well, let's be quiet because soon she'll start to make bread and rip my arm off or something.
That's lovely, isn't it?
She's
we can't be quiet. We're talking to people.
She's also a drooler.
We don't do this show in mime. That wouldn't work.
Oh, I thought that would be really excellent. Why don't you go for it?
No.
All right. God. Well, it's Monday, Magickal Moonday. So Mondays are moon days.
Yes.
And we know right now, of course, the moon is waxing. So we're coming
wax on.
To first quarter very soon. Hi, Pam.
Waxing lyrical.
But I wanted to talk a little bit about the full moon this month.
Dun, dun, dun.
So the full moon that's coming this month is in Sagittarius.
Yes, it is. Don't fence me in.
And usually it's the traveler's moon. But we have to understand that that's not just, like vacation traveler. It's also, astral travel.
What?
So that would be a great full moon.
I love it, astral travel.
To do some astral travel work.
Why not? Why not think laterally?
To plan a trip to a special place.
Do some path working or something like that.
Yeah, some kind of path working.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And a lot of times people say, well, how do you meditate by yourself? How do you meditate by yourself? So if you're no good at...
Is the stove off?
No. I mean, if you're no good at, if your imagination / psychic mind can't just function without guided meditation.
Right.
Everybody has a phone nowadays. So
true.
If you wanted, you could play someone else's guided meditation. Or you could find a meditation that you really like or write a meditation.
I know where you're going with this.
Record it for yourself and then listen to your own voice, which is kind of what you would do in your head when you meditate anyway.
Well, sort of,
And take yourself on a little bit of a journey to go and do whatever it is you wanted to do.
I was only partly joking, with the oh bless you, oh no, the pollen's going to get to you. Or Skittle's getting up, try not to sneeze your head off. That'll scare her, and then she will shred your arm.
Yeah, what a sneeze.
So don't.
Okay.
Like the tissue.
That's all good.
Welcome to such a professional show. As I was saying, some people, their heads are very full. I know I'm one of them, and I find it difficult sometimes just to empty my head. But I think one of the most bits of sage advice that Lisa, good morning, Sparky, that Lisa ever gave me was if you do find your mind going somewhere, just acknowledge it and then let it go. Don't get mad at yourself.
Recognize and release.
Yeah, don't get mad at yourself. Why can't I meditate? Why can't I empty my head? It's now you're focused on all the busyness, see? But if you just go, yeah, okay, that's fine.
Recognize and release. Yeah, there's a recognition of that thought for a purpose, and then just release that thought and get back on your journey.
So it does take practice. It's like anything else. It takes practice to find that contemplative state. And a lot of people say, so what happens if I fall asleep when I'm meditating?
Your subconscious mind is still going wherever it is you've told it to go.
Totally fine. Absolutely, totally fine. Don't. That's probably a very good thing that you were able to do.
Yeah, I will recommend that people do it before they go to sleep sometimes so that they can't fight with themselves. I'm sorry, I'm really having
an allergic moment here, aren't you?
Yes. Anyway, so the other thing I wanted to talk about, and we might talk more about this next Monday.
Yes.
Is that the full moon is going to have a lunar eclipse.
Crosses the ecliptic.
So we have some really wild astrological stuff. We're going to have Pluto retrograde, Saturn retrograde, Mercury retrograde, and a lunar eclipse. Now,
what could go wrong?
I wish you'd stop asking that. So eclipses are looked at by astrologers in those two categories: solar eclipse on the new moon and lunar eclipse on a full moon. And it's kind of thought that during a new moon solar eclipse that it would eclipse away a masculine energy or a man that is no longer that is no longer serving you, or a train of thought that's no longer serving you, that has to do with something more aggressive or masculine, or an actual male leaving your life. And that the full moon lunar eclipse would be more focused on a feminine energy, or a woman leaving your life. So that's something just to think about. We have a couple of weeks, I think, before the full moon, because we're
only just
10 days. Maybe.
We're 6 days past the new moon today.
Yeah.
So we're we're getting there, a week and a bit basically.
8 or 9 days.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we'll talk more about it next Monday. But I just wanted people to start thinking about the work they want to do for the full moon. And it's nice to write down what you experienced during that.
I got an idea, if I can chime in for 2 seconds.
Okay.
So my idea, this one, because we're just thinking, as Lisa's just said, right, we've got this energy on the full moon where we've got the potentiality to eclipse feminine energy or a woman out of our lives.
Or it just happens unplanned.
And we also have the energy of Sagittarius, which is the traveler, definitely. And we were just talking about astral travel. So you could stitch these together. And if you are a female persuasion and you suffer from negative thinking and you have that evil twin on your shoulder, goes, me, you're not busy, why would you do that? Me. Now's a good time to kind of work on that, to gently move that out of your life. Do you think? Do you think that's a plan?
You could, yeah.
Okay. Oh, you heard.
I have, yeah.
I can tell. I'm sorry.
But I was going to say that I think that if you are part of the craft of the wise, if you are a witch, keeping track of what you do on the full moon and your successes or not successes is probably a good idea. You could write Sag full moon, eclipse. These were my intentions. This is the magic I did. This is how I did my magic. And then over that month, that moon cycle, see what happens to validate or help you move forward with that intention or magic. And then we all know that the next full moon, Capricorn full moon, is the money moon. So if you were looking to, decrease debt or increase income or any of those kind of things, get focused on writing up a really cool spell for the following month.
Well, magical life, magical practice, got to keep working away at everything. Use the available energies that are there for you. adapt your magic to suit is the long and
As
short
you say,
of it.
adapt, improvise, and
Overcome. Exactly thus. We've been doing our share of that of late, that's for sure. So entertaining times, but such is life. It's all good. It's all good.
Did you want to pull a card for today?
I suppose we could do that, couldn't we? It's sort of like early a bit, really. It's only 9 minutes past 11.
Nobody's really with it today, I don't think. We're not really having much interaction. I have 7 people. Maybe they're just enthralled. Oh, the moon. That's very funny.
We just talked. Well, we've got the moon for the Moonday card. The
but you can't tell if it's a sun or a moon or what phase it's in.
See, there you go. But the moon carries not its light, but the light of the sun. It is reflected. And it's interesting that we have these 2 towers. Yeah, that's right. We have these 2 towers. These could be, they could be the pillars on the tree of life. They might be. There could be the pillars of severity and mercy. It could be tried balancing the argument between these because, look, everybody's making a hell of a row here. So the moon card, cold-hearted orb that rules the night, removes the colours from our sight. Red is grey and yellow white. But who's to say which is right and which is illusion?
Pam says, I'm listening. And hi, Kendall. So what's your reading for today?
Sometimes it is wise to just be still. And just, if everything is louder than everything else, nobody can hear a damn thing. And, it's like walking into that crazy, super busy bar or restaurant where everybody's yelling to be heard and nobody can hear a damn thing as a result of that. Sometimes we just need to be still and perhaps listen, especially to the inner calm, to the inner voice. So find your place of inner calm today and gently reflect. And maybe in your mind's eye, see the beautiful reflection of the moon, the white moon upon the mysteries of the waters.
All right.
That would be my idea.
My reading for today is don't get drawn into other people's gossip.
See?
If people around you start telling stories or being negative or trying to drag somebody that you love down, don't give in to the gossip. So that's kind of like find your place of inner calm, but just don't get drawn into somebody else's drama. That's what I see about this.
It's too easy, isn't it? It is too easy. It's so addictive, Oh, you should have heard what such and such said about you.
Oh, what did they say? Oh, really? Oh, and why did they? Don't do it. Don't get drawn into other people's opinions of things, because most of the time, whoever's spreading the crap really has no clue what's going on. So.
We all, we need to owe it to ourselves to do a little bit of fact checking before we say anything. And those precepts of is it kind, is it necessary, is it true before we say anything. And I would go even further than that and say, is it necessary for me to say that? And is it necessary for me to say that now?
Yeah, don't give in to the gossip today. And
then you become the magical ruler that's stuck in the spokes of the spinning wheel, and you'll stop that cycle of negative gossip.
Yeah, Autumn says, what other people think of you is none of your business.
That's what my grandfather would always say. And besides, you're probably wrong.
But yeah, I think today is about steering clear of negative energy and gossip.
I agreed, yeah. But it's a lovely day. It's a beautiful day.
It is a beautiful day. Try to get out in nature and enjoy yourself a little bit.
Nature is our church, to be perfectly honest. So, time spent in church, just honouring the beauty of life and the wonder of the things around us can be a hugely transformative act in itself. It can really bring you a great deal of peace into your life. Just focusing on that and not on the crap and the mundane.
And if none of that works, just give yourself permission to have another cup of coffee.
Or chocolate. Chocolate's good too. Chocolate can help. Things are getting worse. Send chocolate. Listen, we've still got to keep going for another couple of minutes. Otherwise we won't hit our 15 minutes, which is so important, apparently. So, has anybody got any thoughts they'd like to share with us today? I see some people chiming in. Sparky went, Is it things that make you go, There are things that make you go, But it's good to think about things. I do think that. I've been known to think a bit about this, that, and everything else.
Well, I just think it's important to pay attention. And by that I mean really pay attention. You know, realize that what you're focused on is going to be what's in the forefront, right?
Sparky says amen to coffee and chocolate.
Amen to coffee and chocolate.
You know, I actually I tried this because I thought this might be a good... Oh, no, you're going to say yuck. I actually liked it. Come on, who can say they didn't want to try this at some stage? And then I learned it's actually a proper drink. It's called mocha, isn't it? It's where you make coffee with chocolate milk.
Don't mess with my coffee.
Oh, you know what? It's not bad. I tried it. It's like not bad. It's like some kind of caffeine bomb. No, I will say that. It's like 10 cups in one. You know? Yeah, but no, it's not too bad. You could try it. You can try blending the two. But yeah, a little bit of love. Spread a bit of love. Pay it forwards. Be calm. Be laid back. Be mellow.
Kendall says she likes that. I don't like that at all.
It's surprisingly good. Surprisingly good. You're so traditional when it comes to your coffee.
Don't mess with my coffee. I remember in a movie somewhere, Bill Murray is at the diner, and he's fixed his coffee and he's drank about half, and the waitress comes over and says, "Can I fill you up?" And he says, "No. A decent cup of coffee is all I got going for me now. I'll never get the ratio right again, you know." So that's me. I have to have my coffee a certain way, and if I'm not going to have it that certain way, I don't need to have it. You know, if somebody says, "Oh, well, you know, you'd have to have it black today," no, thank you. Or we don't have any sugar. I'll just have a glass of water, thanks.
Well, I suppose, yeah.
Don't mess with my
we're all
coffee.
creatures of habit.
I know that
we?
You're ex-army and you just take it the way it comes.
Oh shit! It's NATO standard, and it wasn't coffee. It was usually tea. It would come in this great big Norwegian, and NATO standard basically means it's got some milk, it's got some sugar, and it's probably overbrewed. But who the hell knows? It was something to drink.
Don't mess with my
coffee. Yeah, love it. But
Autumn says coffee with a hot cocoa packet. Ugh, you people.
Oh, I haven't tried that.
No.
You know what? We'll have occasioned upon the world a bunch of over-caffeinated people this morning. We could have done that. Maybe that's what Elevensies becomes known as. It's like some kind of caffeine club.
All right.
Anywho, I like chocolate beer. That's really good.
Don't give in to gossip today. Today's card is the moon.
Yes.
So have a read about that, and we'll see you tomorrow morning on Elevensies.
On Elevensies with Lisa and Anton. So thank you so much for watching. Please do tell your friends all about our fun show. And we love to interact with people. So drag a few people along, tell them to come along, and we'll have a cup of coffee together. And we'll bid you a wonderful and blessed and amazing day. And enjoy, well, if you're in the Northeast, here in sunny New York.
Enjoy the sunshine.
Enjoy the sunshine. It's going to be a beautiful day.
Peace.